Hello everyone, welcome to the course of Fluid Flow Operations. In today's class, we are going to discuss about the classification of fluid flows. Meaning, if we have a fluid that is flowing, then under what categories it may be classified. So first we will discuss what are the characteristics of an ideal fluid and a non-ideal fluid. Then we have already discussed this briefly in one of the previous lectures, the difference between laminar flow, transition flow and the turbulent flow. If the fluid is flowing in a pipe, then laminar flow is characterized by no intermixing of the fluid particles, and the Reynolds number is less than 2000. In turbulent flow, there is a lot of intermixing and the Reynolds number is greater than 4000. And if the Reynolds number is between 2000 and 4000 and the intermixing is intermediate between the two extremes, that is laminar and turbulent, and the flow is transition. This we have discussed in one of the previous lectures. Next classification of fluid flow is the fluid could be flowing either at steady state or it may be an unsteady flow. So what is the difference between the two? In steady state, the parameters do not change with time. So that dp by dt, change in the parameter with respect to time, is 0. And if the parameter does change with time, then it is an unsteady flow. So we will take up some examples and try to understand the difference between a steady state flow and an unsteady state flow in a little more detail with the help of pipe flow and other things. Then we will discuss the difference between uniform flow and non-uniform flow. Just as steady and unsteady, we have another type of flow which is uniform and non-uniform, in which the parameter may or may not change with space. So if it is changing with space, then it is non-uniform. And if it is not changing with space, the parameter remains same, the value of the parameter throughout the system, then it is a uniform. Next, we will see the difference between compressible and incompressible flow and a few characteristics of both types of fluids. Then the thermodynamic classification or differentiation, that is isothermal, adiabatic and isentropic flow. Then we will discuss the characteristics of rotational flow and irrotational flow. In rotational flow, the chunks of the fluid, they start rotating around their mass centers. So we will discuss what are the characteristics and the difference between rotational and irrotational flow. And the last classification or category of classification is one-dimensional, two-dimensional and three-dimensional flow. In 1D flow, the fluid parameters are a function of only one dimension or one direction. In 2D, they are a function of two directions or two dimensions, and in 3D, three-dimensional flow, they are a function of all the three directions. So we will discuss these classifications, these types of fluids and fluid flows in detail along with examples, and then we will end the class. Thank you.